my favorite people. This is probably one of the most scariest videos for me because The Office is my favorite TV show of all time. The Lion King, The Office, and Pretty Woman. I could watch those 3 things for the rest of my life and be content. So whenever I found out that The Office, the American version, let me specify, is actually just a spin-off of the British version, I was bewildered. How many things are we gonna take from y'all and copy? That being said though, The Office is iconic. And I was getting comments saying that the British version is way better. I don't believe it. I'm telling y'all from right now, I don't believe it. But we're about to see. UK Office versus US Office. Let's see the comparisons, let's see the differences, and let's get into it. Nobody touches Michael Scott. Or Jim. I'm scared, honestly, because what if it is better? Alrighty, here we go. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. What is it? Miss Mojo!
It's never a dull day at the office. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and in this installment of Versus.
Like, just look at them. Nostalgia and happiness, the feelings I feel for these men. Dwight, Michael Scott. How? I just gotta watch the episodes. How can you freaking say British Office is better than the American Office? Come on! Have you seen the American Office? That's like cinematic genius.
We're comparing both the British and American versions of the hit television series The Office.
Yes.
To see which awkward comedy reigns supreme. And just so you know, a spoiler alert is probably in order.
That's fine.
They are in for a bitter surprise.
Round 1.
Oh! The Jello. Okay, the context for this. Dwight and Jim have like this ongoing beef. They just hate each other. And they like to like mess with each other in the office. This episode, Jim was putting all of Dwight's things in Jello just to piss him off. It's funny. Okay.
No, I'm kidding. No, you're not fired.
Whether you're in Scranton, Pennsylvania, or across the pond, this is one comedy franchise that isn't afraid of a little pranking.
Put my stapler inside the jelly again.
Oh! Y'all did the Jello bit too. Okay, so literally they're carbon copies of each other, apparently. This guy is the Dwight of the UK Office. I guess.
That's the 3rd time he's done it. It wasn't even funny the first time.
Among the best gags from the UK edition of The Office is the classic stapler in Jello prank, where Gareth's stapler is somehow stuffed into a large plate of Jello, much to his dismay.
Jello, but y'all call it jelly. I think he called it Jello though. I thought y'all called it jelly.
Eat it out. There's people starving in the world, which I hate. So it's a waste. So how do you know it's yours?
Because it's got my name on it in Tipex.
Yeah, don't eat it now.
Gareth does join in on the fun, however, as he prank calls David Brent.
I like your little beard.
Okay, is that it?
One more thing.
What?
You should wear tighter trousers.
As for David Brent's involvement in office gags, well, he dances. On the US side of things...
Okay, so from just those few scenes, I see that the UK Office is very British humor. So when I watch it, I'll have to keep that in mind and try to actually, like, understand it.
They too have their rendition of the stapler and Jello gag.
Put my stuff in Jello again.
But they've also got tons more, thanks to the ongoing prank war between Jim and Dwight.
Yes.
In fact, Watch Mojo has even made a top 10 of their gags alone. Between Dwight from the future...
No!
Stanley!
You're not Jim. This is Jim.
It's gonna be the Asian dude. Yeah.
Dwight being recruited by the CIA.
You have been compromised. Abort mission. Destroy phone.
Or the vending machine debacle.
Isn't that funny? Why is my stuff in here?
Oh, that's weird. Ooh, $1 for a stapler. That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I'm not paying for my own stuff.
The folks at Dunder Mifflin sure have a sense of humor.
What kind of bear is best?
Okay, so, question. Was y'all's version of these two on the UK Office just like this? Like they were always bantering? Let me know.
It's a ridiculous question. False.
False.
So, the American rendition wins this round. Because honestly, who's gonna top Jim impersonating Dwight?
True. That being said, that category basically just means American humor beat y'all's British humor. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't get offended in this video, by the way. I don't want any whining in my comment section.
Michael! Oh, that's funny. Michael!
Michael!
Winner, the U.S. Office.
Hey!
Round 2, supporting cast.
Chill out,
Huh.
Noe, please. You know.
The UK version has 4 solid main cast members, as well as 3 definitive supporting actors.
They're literally the exact same, like, characters for both our shows. You got the big guy, which is, I don't even remember his name. He was just really gross, and he talked like this. And he was, like, balding.
And
Hold
has
on, let's
4
see.
solid main cast members,
Okay, Pam, Dwight, I'm guessing that's the Jim, and then you got the big guy.
as well as 3 definitive supporting actors. But David Brent is definitely the
And
star
Michael
of the
Scott.
You will never work in a place like this again. This is brilliant. Fact. Yeah? And you'll never have another boss like me. Someone who's basically a chilled out entertainer.
show. The general manager of the
Entertainer.
Slough branch of Warnham Hogg Paper Merchants, he's self-assured, to put it nicely. To put it less nicely, he's arrogant and gets into trouble almost every time he opens his mouth.
Good friend that happens to be a boy. I could stay at Dawn's.
No,
you know. Well, I could if I got off with got off at the wrong bus stop.
Working below him at the office
Maybe it's the accent. I don't know. So he said something about, like, shagging someone.
are the awkward Gareth Keenan, Tim Canterbury, the smart aleck of the cast, and Don Tinsley, a slightly reserved character and the object of Tim's affection throughout the series. These 4 usually capture the most laughs. However, the equation wouldn't be complete without the
Side
Warnham Hogg
pieces.
employees.
Oh, I hated Meredith.
Are all your friends from the office, dear?
Meanwhile, in the American version, there's a world of characters at Dunder Mifflin outside of Michael Scott,
Yeah.
Dwight Schrute, Jim Halpert, and Pam Beasley.
Pam.
And more often
That's
than
so
not,
true, though. It was, like, you wouldn't think the main cast were just those 4. They all made the show. They all had, like, a key point in every episode storyline. Or, like, their own storylines.
they can steal the show.
The
Consider
bald guy.
personalities like Stanley, Kelly, Meredith, and Kevin, whose idiosyncrasies
Kevin.
and interactions provide us with constant
I
laughs.
fucking hate
Serious
Kevin.
about this stuff.
He's so
The
annoying.
night before, pressing garlic and dicing whole tomatoes.
Because the US show lasted 9 seasons to the UK's 2, employees at Dunder
9 versus 2.
Mifflin came and went, whether they worked upstairs or in the warehouse.
It's serious down there. We do dangerous
That's
stuff,
so
man.
true,
This is
though.
shenanigans.
Not only did we have the office cast, we had the, like, little manufacturers down there, too.
Foolishness.
But all were allowed the time to develop into their own,
Yeah.
likely flawed characters. Well, except Toby. Everybody
If you've seen the American version of The Office, then you know everybody was always hating on Toby. He was so sweet, though. Like, I don't know why everyone hated him.
hates that guy.
And
I don't
if I
get
had
it.
a gun with 2 bullets and I was in a room with Hitler, Bin Laden, and Toby, I would shoot Toby twice.
Sometimes it's tough to choose between
Oh my
quality
God.
and quantity. But fortunately, in this case, we don't
Quality
have
all
to.
through.
The US version has both.
Yeah.
Point to the Americans.
Hey! Hey! Don't be spamming this video with dislikes. It's the truth. Miss Mojo's on her game this time. I know you always say, Miss Mojo's very biased. She don't watch her videos, but with this one, I think she's spot on. Y'all give me your opinions. Ugh, don't flood me with dislikes, though.
Class on this.
This was epic.
Oh.
Wait a minute, kiss. Round 3. Tim and Don versus
Jim
Jim
and
and Pam.
Alright, this one I can't really judge because I don't know y'all's people. I only know Pam and Jim. And honestly, I didn't even like them being together because I feel like Pam was very toxic. She led Jim on. She would want him, then she wouldn't want him. She was engaged to her stupid boyfriend. Her boyfriend was a douchebag. Like, Jim was obviously the right choice, and the fact he was always putting himself out there, at one point I was just like, okay, Jim, you deserve better at this point. Homegirl moved away for some art class with her boyfriend. Jim! Come on! But they ended up, like, getting together and marrying each other, so I guess it's okay. But still, Jim deserved better.
The office couples. Tim and Don don't actually get together until one of the last scenes of the series. But they have enough chemistry with each other to at least get the viewer to believe that they should be together. Even if Don has a relationship with another character, Lee. Their growing friendship blossoms throughout the series, beginning as an innocent flirtation, moving on to awkward mutual attraction, and following a declaration of love, settling
Cute.
into a deep depression.
Dawn was a ray of sunshine in my life, and it meant a lot. But if I'm really being honest, I never really thought it would have a happy ending.
Fortunately
Aw.
for fans of the happy ending, Tim and Dawn do get theirs.
Good for them. Ooh, copyright. My bad.
Jim.
Jim's always putting
In the
himself out
American
there,
version,
man.
The Jim and Pam relationship is more developed than Tim and Dawn,
Their storyline was so beautiful, though. Cannot deny it.
but it's a little too drawn out over the show's 9 seasons.
I'm in love with you.
Mate?
Fuck. This scene. She kisses him, then walks away. Poor Jim, and he was crying.
I'm really sorry if that's weird for you to hear, but I needed you to
He needed her to know.
hear it.
While they begin much the same way,
And her
with
boyfriend
Pam
was a
engaged to
jerk.
someone else, and Jim admiring the cute receptionist from afar, these relationships differ in how they evolve. For Jim and Pam, there's a lot of cliched sitcom will they or won't they drama
Oh.
for the first several seasons of the show.
I loved when he got the new girlfriend, but sad because he was just really kind of using the new girlfriend. It was really unfortunate.
And once they actually become a married couple, their storylines are arguably less interesting. And certainly less funny.
I thought it was cute.
Even though we do love Jim and Pam's relationship, we have to give this one to the original Office romance.
Okay,
So Tim and
cool.
Dawn from The Office UK take this round.
I'll be looking out for
Winner,
Tim and
the
Dawn.
UK Office.
Yeah. Copyright music, bud.
Round 4, David Brent versus Michael Scott.
Hands down, Michael Scott. And I know y'all's humor may be different, so you're going to say David Brent was better. No. Just universally humor, Michael Scott, exceptional. I'm not even going to debate with y'all. Michael Scott wins this round. Best character in all of television history.
Scott. In the battle of which Office goofball reigns supreme,
No,
we begin with
Michael
David
Scott,
Brent.
for sure.
Aside from being arrogant and full of himself, he is an extremely silly and ridiculous human being. To the
I'm sorry, kicking your legs around and dancing is not funny, which is what he's done half this video. No shade, but it's the truth.
a horror of his fellow co-workers, but to the amusement of audiences.
Just remember,
Hold on. Like, British humor I know is better than this. On stage dancing.
Uncomfortable's heart of this so awkward it's sometimes hard to watch show. But even so, his heart's in the right place.
Another thing I was noticing, whenever they say their lines, it sounds more like it's like improv. It doesn't sound like they're actually saying a script. So is that a good thing? Or would you say like, I don't know, the awkwardness does jump out.
Mostly.
I think you'll care when I tell you what the complaint is. I think there's been a rape up there.
Oh. Alright.
Just wants to be a good boss to his employees, but he's oblivious to the way they really see him.
You just want to make it peck.
Peck.
Yeah. Just run around a bit.
The man, the myth, the legend.
It's Michael Scott.
It's Michael Scott!
We can't deny that Michael's unprofessionalism and immaturity regularly create a number of hilarious
Trouble
moments.
problems though. Oh, Michael.
You're interrupting.
Toby.
God! You say right on is silent but deadly, and then you expect me not to make farting noises with my mouth? What is this?
Like David, Michael is just trying to lead his troops and be a friend to his employees.
Why are you giggling? Is this a joke? Michael, is this...
However, he is
Parkour!
more successful
Parkour!
in his attempts.
Parkour!
Parkour! I freaking hate all of them. Oh man, this show.
Even so, without the delusional
The diversity episode was, it was funny, but it was the worst ever. Oh my god. If this show was current, it would be canceled. Like, culturally canceled, because it was just too dark.
David Brent, there would be no Michael Scott. And that is something
Martin
we
Luther
need
King
to
Jr.
take into account.
I take care of my kids!
This is not funny. This is wrong. This is wrong. It's not funny.
You always want credit for something they're supposed to do!
In
Fuck.
the end, David Brent totally ups the cringe factor.
Oh my god, that's a Dee Dee.
I did GCSEs and A-levels and...
Too boring. Tell me about yourself.
Oh.
Winner, the UK Office.